Hello and welcome to my channel. We're going to take a closer look at the Luxli RGB LED panel that has color, and it's got white, and it's got warm and cool colors. It's very cool, very portable. I like to do look and feel videos where you can really get a chance to see what it feels like, what it looks like, what it, the textures and everything, because this is the sort of thing that I was looking at before I bought this. So you can kind of see that the power button's on. There's a red power button, and then the mode button is to the far left. In the dark, I can kind of scoot my finger over and find the power button, and you just tap it, it's on, comes on instantly, there's no boot time. And then the mode button over there on the far left toggles between three different modes, like the regular hue mode where you can pick any color. There's the gel mode where you can pick these gels, and then there's the white mode where you can choose cool and warm colors from 0 to 10,000 Kelvin.
Okay, let's play with a little bit of lighting right now. We're just, this is a very dim unicolor light, monocolor. So I'm going to use that just to light up my face on top. Okay, so this is just a demonstration. I'm not taking the lighting seriously here. But what I wanted was a splash of color in the background. And that's why I got this light. Not just for this, but I might be on the road or something and I want to just fill the background with something other than just hotel yellow or something like that. So I don't have that much of a, I wanted to decrease this light over here just to give you an idea of what the backlight would look like in a certain color. So let's play with some colors and see what else. I just went up to 100%, and you can tell I can see like a line out here. This is probably way too much, but now I have it shining against the wall back there in a purple. What happens if I shine it against me? This is a look and feel video to see, do you want this light? Do you like this light? How does it work? This is what I wanted to see when I bought this light. I'm glad I bought it. Yeah, it's expensive, but I'm glad I got it. All right, let's play a little bit more with the colors. Really, really light. Maybe let's pick a green. Soft green. This is soft green. Let's drop it way down to 1%. 1%, this is that. And of course you can do whatever you want. You can make it, you can bring it way down, just have a little bit of color. You can have the color come from the side. Something like that. That's why I got this light, just to add a little bit of flair. Let's pick something else. Of course you can spotlight effect it, you can move it maybe like that, or you can highlight books or something. Here's another setup that I like. Now, just to give you an idea, you could give commentary this way, you can make it very subtle if you wanted to. I am still at 1%. 1%, man. This is spring yellow. 1%. What if we went up higher? This is 25%. Look at that. Only 25%. So, you could cover a wall that was far away if you wanted to. It has sort of a narrow focus field, as you can see as I swing it back and forth. I really wanted to give you a look and feel for the exact same thing I was looking for. What I'm doing is I'm going through the gels right now. Let's do a deep amber, straw tint, pale navy blue. These are gels, of course. Alice blue. I mean, you can do anything you wanted. You can make the spotlight look like it's coming up. You could bounce it off the ceiling. You could, let me dim it and do an overhead. If you hung it up, you could do an overhead kind of thing like. Okay, let's play with a candlelight right now. And this has a fire setting and a candlelight setting. So what I'm gonna do is let you see the candle. Okay, once this gets going, we'll focus. Now let's cut the light. Now we've got candlelight, right? Let's go into the menu, power button underneath, go to the next button over and click it. Here you will see the different effects that you have. There's CCTC chase, color chase, explosion, fire, okay? Now we're gonna click on fire type candle, okay? Now if you hit this button, it will play. Now I noticed the problem with this is it's almost like too strong. You don't get any settings other than candle, campfire, and bonfire, which seems to have a little more white. Let's go back to candle, and let's see if we can kind of make it look like there's more of a candle action going on here. Let's see what it would look like with a face in the candlelight. So the idea is that you don't need the candle, of course. This is way too bright. It's way too much for a candle, right? So what you would do is you would move it further back, which I'm holding it in my hand, and you would also, you could maybe diffuse it. Let's try diffusing it. Okay, so you notice the candle's behind me, but the flickering is coming in front of me because the candlelight is over there. Now, I still think this is too strong for a candlelight, but it may work in another situation. Now let's add a bit of diffusion. All I'm gonna do is throw a diffuser cover over it, one of those kind that go around my box lights. I'm just gonna toss it over it. I might even go twice to kind of really dim it out. Let's try that. Okay, now I have it set to campfire light, and I have it diffused. I have it wrapped over twice. If I were to kind of just take it off, this is what campfire would do. And I have it really close to me. It's way too close to me, but you might be able to get away with bouncing off the ceiling or something, a campfire in the background, or here's diffused once. It's way too close to me. This is diffused once. I'm gonna wrap it over, diffuse it again, and now we've got. Now this is something I might do. I've got a ring light on right now that you can't see, and I left this in the shot on purpose, but I might throw something behind to create some contrast, some color, something interesting. I would wanna light myself up if I was doing an interview, but right now I just wanted to show you something I might do, maybe if I was on the road or something. Obviously this thing can do white light, and it can do all the way from 0 to 10,000 Kelvin, which is freaking awesome. I can just look at a light and twist it and match until it's right. If I have like a house light on, I can just twist and match, and I can kind of tell if it starts to look yellow like the house. Then I go into my camera and I do the white balance, and everything's perfect. The coolest thing about this, besides the color, is I can use it as a color in the background, but I can also take it with me in that little tiny package. You know, it's expensive, so I kind of worry about those knobs getting knocked off, but you know, I think it's well worth it, and I'm glad to have some color. Now, I don't know, what does this look like? Maybe something like that, some color going this way. Almost wish I had two of these things. Almost wish I had another color back there, something, you know, just to kind of overdo it. Maybe that's overdoing it, but anyway, I love this thing, pretty cool.